Hi, this is Anis from Never Stop Trucking. In this video, we will be talking about 3 things that you can do as an owner-operator to improve your financials. The first thing is to be consistent. Any driver knows that that's very important, but this also applies to owner-operators even more. If you're a company driver, you usually don't have expenses, so whatever you make, that's your money. But as an owner operator, you have these expenses that have to be paid every week or every month, no matter if you drive or not. So if you are taking a few days off or a few weeks off, then these expenses will wait for you and that will set you back. Being consistent, it improves your cash flow, and eventually you will start saving money. Of course, once you first get your truck, once you first become an owner operator and start driving, then it might be hard to save money because you have all these expenses and you're trying to live and support you or your family with that money as well. Now, saving money is hard, especially in these markets, but once you become consistent and once you do this for a few months, you will see your cash flow improved. You will see that suddenly you can relax a little bit as far as having the funds available, right? Now, I'm not saying you should relax and not drive, but at least you don't have to worry about every little sound on your truck, and if something is wrong and if something broke down on the truck, and you might not have the funds available. So you will see, trust me, once you do this for a few months, and after a few months, then maybe you can plan on taking some time off, but at least in the first few months, and then after you come back for that vacation, you still have to be consistent. As an owner operator, there is really no time to relax and go on long vacations and taking some time off. So that's what I see with our owner operators here. Whoever is consistent and they work every week and they have their schedule and they're always on time, no matter how much they net, then it will add up, and then eventually it will make you come out of a crisis if you are in one. Some drivers make a mistake of driving for 1 or 2 weeks and getting really good loads and having really good paychecks, but then they take time off. They take the whole week off. You're never going to be able to make it that way, right? That's same as working, doing bad loads every week, right? If you do a great week and then you don't do anything at all, then it's just not gonna work. I understand you were not working, but still, it's not going to work that way. So that's a big mistake that owner operators do, not being consistent. Another thing is that you have to have at least $5,000 to $10,000 before you start driving that truck. So if you're looking to become an owner operator, some people would advise 5,000, but my advice is 10,000. 5,000 is just gonna get you out of maybe a couple of smaller repairs. But we had one guy that just started the other day, and his truck was on the road not even 2 weeks, and something happened with the DPF, and the truck had to be towed. Now that was not that bad. It was $800 for the towing for the truck and trailer, but the dealer, it had to go to a dealer, to a Kenworth dealer, and they charged $9,000 for that repair. So almost $10,000 after 2 weeks for one repair, right? So you have to have $10,000 set aside. Otherwise, you're always going to be risking that big repair. You're going to be somewhere 1,000 miles away from home. You're going to be under a load, maybe a trailer that you're renting with your own truck, maybe you owe money on the truck, and you don't have money to pay for the repair. And broker is calling us, the load has to be delivered, and you're worried, how are you going to pay for this? You don't have any cash, maybe you don't have a credit card, and what are you going to do then? What are you going to do? Just leave the truck and trailer there, just go home? No, that it doesn't work that way. So you have to be prepared for this, because you're a business owner and you have to have cash for these things. And the third thing that I advise to everyone is to have their own trailer, no matter if this is a drive-in, flatbed, reefer, step deck, whatever it is. Have your own trailer, even if it's an older trailer that you bought for like $10,000 or so. Better than renting a trailer and throwing away money. The rent is very expensive right now. You have to put a down payment. There has to be an escrow. And, when it comes to repairing that trailer, they all say that they're going to repair it, but then you have problems. You have to prove that you didn't damage it. When you bring the trailer back, they might find something that you have to pay for, and it's very expensive. Even if you get a loan for that trailer, even if you get a brand new trailer, it's going to be less money for that payment than renting a trailer, and it's going to be your trailer. Once you pay it off, you still have value. Even after 5, 10, 15 years, you still have value in that trailer, and you can sell it, right? So that's very important. It's very important. Like when I do paychecks, and when I see that someone has their own trailer, or if they rent one from us, I have to charge them for the rent, and then there is insurance as well for the trailer. It tends to add up every week and every month, just for that trailer charge. This is Anis from Never Stop Trucking. If you're interested in working with us, the information is in the description of this video. I hope you like the channel. I hope you like the video. Come back for more, and I'll see you guys around.